Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bjornholm, where today we're going to be harvesting field 23. And oh yes, it didn't work. And I should have mentioned first of all, I got this off screen. The reason I got this off screen is, I'll bring it up to maximum speed to show you. One, it's silent, and two, that's its maximum speed, and it's a bit spinny. It does enjoy doing donuts. I just got this so that I can move the wool pallets out of the way without too much hassle, and having to have a tractor parked down here the whole time. It was cheapish. We're gonna need a tractor to haul a trailer. We're gonna use this T6, and we're gonna turn on glimpse so that we can see what's going on. Don't worry, I'm not just going to be harvesting. I'm going to do my old babysitting trick where I set up a tractor and get it ready to go for the harvest. I know I've still got the second trailer ready. That will be used eventually. I'm just going to set this up here, and that's ready to go. And conveniently, we have this tractor down here that I never brought up, but meant to. However, that's actually an advantage in this situation, because we're going to detach the weight silently, and we're going to start mowing again. Yes, I'm always with the mowing. I want/need more hay bales, so I'm going to get some grass mowed, and we'll be doing this periodically throughout the next couple of episodes, just as something to do while the harvester's running. So we're going to start off over here, and we're going to do this square patch first, and I have blocked the traffic, and we're going to need to get going really quick. Okay, we're good now. I did spot that car coming along on the side of the road that would have blocked us completely. The glimpse mod does allow me to do this while simultaneously keeping an eye on the harvester, which is why I'm mowing and harvesting at the same time. It just saves me having to, keep an eye on the harvester all the damn time, and allows me to get more done than I otherwise would. Whoops. So I'm going to use the front mower as a lineup tool, so we'll be doing this a bit weird. The harvester's about half full now, and you'll see that despite my best efforts, we are back in debt by just over $1,000, just under €2,000. I apologize for saying dollars. When I swap to an American map again, I'll swap the currency to dollars. If I swap to a British map, I'll swap it to pounds. If we stay on a European map, I'll keep it as euros. If I'm on an Irish map, it's going to euros. Ireland uses the euro. Ireland uses the euro. Whoops. I shouldn't have started messing around there, should I? So you remember I've been talking over the last few episodes and over the past probably a couple of weeks about a second project I'm doing, and probably within what happened there? I lost control. Probably within the next couple of months, you'll be hearing more about it. There was a meeting of everyone involved in the project last night, and I turned off the mowers. I meant to lift them. It went well. We've got some sort of timetable drawn up now, which bizarrely we hadn't had before. We were forced to draw up the timetable, I suppose, by prevailing events, and some surprises were dropped on on us by the leader of the project. I am, of course, keeping everything very vague because it's still very much in its infancy. It is a project that is going to take some time, quite a lot of time. I will have plenty of time for YouTube over the next probably month, so videos won't be affected too much. After that, I can't really make many guarantees, to be honest. Probably up until September-ish, maybe, I won't have too much to do. September there's something planned. Well, July there's a lot planned up to July and September. September has some big plans that I'm not going to go into too much detail about, because if I did, you guys would probably guess the nature of the project, and it's something I don't feel comfortable talking about right now. Back into the game, I've been playing Farm Sim a lot lately, which is kind of good. I've been playing on Coldborough. It is one of my favourite maps. It's just so well thought out, so well designed, that it's very hard to not play on Coldborough. The only issue is some of the equipment doesn't really fit, but that's kind of warned about in the in the description of the mod and the description of the map, so I can't complain about that too much. I'd prefer if it did fit, because my god, that's a big map, and I might bring it to the channel again as a kind of a second series kind of thing, where I won't have any of the silly rules I've placed on myself in this one. So, oh, the harvester's full. Amazing. It's derping about a bit. Where's the tractor? I should have used control tab. I'm going to have to fix up the edge of this field once the harvester's done, because for some reason it's having trouble pathfinding. So, gonna empty out the canola out of the harvester, and it's gonna be troublesome. I know it's going to be troublesome. There we go, here's the troublesome. So it's gonna stop unloading and start harvesting again, but I don't want it to, so I'm just gonna block it. And shuttle to reverse. I was looking through my mods and looking at other series, particularly in Robson's, and he's got the class Lexions that I have, the same class Lexions, and they don't work with courseplay very well. They don't play very nice with courseplay, so if I get one of them, I'll have to use a hired worker. They seem to play reasonably with hired workers. So I'm going to drop the mowers again and get going on this pass. That was a good guess. The problem with using the mowers like this is it is pure guesswork as to where on earth I need to go to get the lines right, but it seems I guessed correctly this time. I am going to move on to logging very soon. This canola harvest should finance logging equipment. Well, to get fir trees down anyway, because I need a chainsaw and a logging trailer. Now I'm going to allow myself to use the buffalo, and I may exploit a hole in the rules to get a decently large logging piece of logging equipment, also known as the Ponce Bear. I've seen a couple of mods of that floating around, and I've realised, hey, I could use that because the rules say I can't use the Scorpion. I know it's kind of cheating and exploiting the rules, but hey, I came up with them. I can find holes in them. Plus, I think it'd be kind of funny if I managed to break a mod again. I do have a habit of doing that, is breaking mods and or the game. It's one of my funny things that I can do, is just Hey, what happens if I try this? Oh, the game breaks. I don't know if that patch has been mowed over here. It hasn't. That's an annoying thing about the new mowing mechanics in Farm Sim, is you end up with big patches that aren't mowed but look like they have been. And I really wish Giants had fixed that. I don't mind the old style of just laying the grass out flat, and that's, if I'm doing hay, that's what I'm going to be doing with the big M anyway. Is just laying out the grass flat so that I know where I've actually mowed. The harvester's still going. Everything's going up mid-house. Everything's going well. What else is there to talk about? Because I'm already running out of things to talk about already. There is a part of me that wants to just start doing some silage bales to sell, because my god they make money. I might start doing hay bales to sell because my god they make money and they're a bit quicker to make. They don't take 2 days to go through. Is the main reason. I need to switch to that, and then do that, and then do that, then do that. So I may do that in the future. Just sell silage and or hay bales. But right now they're gonna go down to the cows because, well, I need them. Well, the cows need them. I don't. I don't eat silage. Thank God. In World War II, Germans did. If you didn't know that, I was watching. Oh, this is going back when I was doing my more realistic series, I believe. I watched. It was on YouTube, and I don't know how legally it was on YouTube, but it was on there. BBC did a documentary series a while back, a couple of years ago now, about the wartime farm, a British farm operating as if it was World War II again. And in one episode they made kind of wartime food and what would be eaten in Germany towards the end of World War II. And my god, Germany, what on earth? Basically they made bread with silage and molasses. Now silage is literally grass. It's fermented grass, primarily. World War II silage most definitely was. Chaffing wasn't really a thing back then. Chaffing for silage and corn silage weren't really things. The corn was grown for... well, the maize was grown for corn, I suppose is the correct way of putting it. Maize wasn't grown for silage, and crops were massive because they were just trying to get as much grain out of crops as possible and didn't really... there's probably a picture somewhere, and I've seen it somewhere, I can't remember where, but it was showing wheat throughout the ages, throughout time, and originally wheat was just this kind of essentially grass that had wheat, a really, really small grain head on top, and over time it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until kind of what we know today as wheat. But in the 40s and 50s it was so big that they actually had to modify combines to harvest wheat, because the grain was so big and so heavy. The grain head was so big and so heavy that it was actually drooping down to the ground, kind of like soybeans, I suppose. And I know there's a map coming out. The OEB, I think it's Oldbrook Farm. David Oldfield's playing on it, and I can't remember the name of the farm. Assuming he's playing on just the default stock version, it has soybeans. So if and when that's released up, I'll probably do, well, I'll definitely do a map spotlight because it does look like an interesting farm, and I may do a series on it as well, just so that I get to play around with multi-fruit. Just something I never really do. Multi-fruit mods in 2013 just never appealed to me, and they always seem to break. The maps are always I'm not going to say low quality, but just lower quality than I would have liked. It seemed like the map makers just put all the effort into putting multi-fruit in. Most of the multi-fruit maps in 2013 were haggenshed out with multi-fruit, which was fine. I mean, it was something that Hagenstadt was missing. Something that the two 2015 maps are missing is multi-fruit. I really think Giants dropped the ball in just saying, oh well, you've got the same, you've got the same crops as in 2013. Why? Why couldn't you guys implement carrots? I mean, you got potatoes and sugar beets, why not another root crop? Why not soybeans? You've got barley, and you got wheat and barley. Why not soybeans? Soybeans are similar to wheat and barley. You wouldn't need to introduce new equipment for it. I mean, to harvest soybeans, and I watch one lonely farmer. You just, what are you doing, combine? I know you're in traffic. I'm the traffic. Oh, now you've... sometimes I really do hate this game. Why is it doing that? What's up with this course? I don't know what's wrong with the course, but it's not loaded properly. That's for sure. So I have to chase down the combine again. This is not good. So if you look at the mod list, by the way, I've installed Chop Straw mod. It's not installed on this map, but I think in the future, all the maps that I'll play, I will create a private edit of. If it doesn't have Chop Straw already, which is kind of something that I would expect most new maps to come out with. And I know Chop Straw has been out for a while, which is why a lot of maps have it already. But I'll probably create private edits of the map just for myself and put Chop Straw in, because it does allow me to, it makes the maps look a bit better. I need to turn off the thing, which means I need to go over here and do this. Okay, so we're back to mowing, and I need to drop both of them. There's still a part of me that wishes I had a G27. There's definitely a part of me that wishes my Xbox controller didn't knock out my front USB port, and therefore all sound, internet, and my mic. Every time I plug in my Xbox controller, it kills the entire front USB panel on my computer. And that's where I have my mic and my headphones and my internet plugged in, because I got a wireless USB Wi-Fi thingy that hooks up to the house Wi-Fi, and I'm just going to leave that one down. Yeah, I can hook up to the house Wi-Fi, and that's how I have my internet. Got a USB Wi-Fi adapter. I think that's it. That's everything mowed. Wow, that was somewhat efficient. So I'm going to go down, put these into my storage shed down here. I know when I was saying computer I sounded very American. I don't know why, but I just get American accents sometimes. It's a foible of mine. It's just a thing that happens. In fact, I'm going to unfold the rear mower again and just do this little bit over here. Because it will annoy me otherwise. It's a bit that I missed and I need to get it. Didn't really need to drop the rear mower. This thing's got a really good turning circle. I really do like drive control with the keyboard and mouse, because it allows the turning circle to be actually quite good, and me to do that, which is always nice. So I'm going to put these back in here and this end over here. Actually, I'm probably better off putting the rear mower in first, just because that's going to take up the most room. I can put the front mower in front of it, just to free up some room. I'm going to lower that down, and there you go, that's nice and neat. And I can put the front mower in straight ahead of it, because they'll take up equal room somehow. There we go. Now I need to grab the tether. I'm going to keep it on the T6 for now, or yeah, the T6 for now, and just stay with this one tractor to do everything, pretty much. Because it's easier than swapping tractors constantly. So I can start heading from down this end, and oh, we're over 20 minutes, good. So in the next episode we're going to be tedding and cleaning up the field. I'm going to start tedding now. In the next episode we're going to be tedding, we're going to be cleaning up the field, field 23, because Horseplay is stupid and doesn't know what the edge of the field looks like, so it's missing large swaths of it. So I'm going to be doing that in the next episode. Also, I'm going to be swapping over and back between this and the unload tractor, just so that I can do multiple things and it's just not just me tedding. And yes, that's kind of it. I'm going to also get a tractor down to the third T6. I'm going to get working on ploughing field 23, because that's going to be an effort and patience if I try and do it manually. So I'm going to set up a ploughing course for field 23 and start working on the other fields. The John Deere is parked there, by the way. It's ready to go whenever I need it. I can't remember where I put the bale fork though. I don't know where I put the bale fork. That could be an issue. I'll have to come to it when the time comes. So I'm going to leave you now by saying I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Bjornholm. Please comment, like, subscribe and all that jazz. It is very much appreciated if you do. I know the last episode, somebody got to see that last episode early because I screwed up on the scheduling and had to reset it as private in a small panic. Somebody got to see it early, whoever it is, congratulations. For exploiting my stupidity. Until next time, when hopefully I don't release an episode early again. Hopefully this one hasn't been released early. You should be seeing it on Saturday. It should be Saturday today. So if you're watching it any day before Saturday, January 31st, I believe. I'm gonna check. Yes, the 31st. I've gone and released it earlier than intended, and I'm a moron. And feel free to comment as such. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.